Hi everybody, welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today is Tuesday, October 12th, 2021, and I am coming on to record this before I go to work. Guess I have my co-host again. I have finished up a few odds and ends, so I just wanted to bring you up to date so I could get them put away. The first thing is I finished the Christmas blanket. Yahoo! So excited. I will try to post a picture. Didn't work last time, but maybe I can Google how to do it, because I played around in the settings of YouTube and I couldn't figure it out. So I used Red Heart, Fair Isle, and Big Twist in emerald, scarlet, and white. And I started out to bring my new subscribers up to date. Just want to say thank you for subscribing and joining me, and welcome back to my subscribers that have been putting up with me this long. All right, so this was the middle where I started doing the pattern, and then I messed up, and instead of doing all this in all the directions, then I just went to the X. So as you can see, I started going here, and then I just stopped doing this way. And then after 3 red, 3 white, 3 green, I stopped doing that as well. So the rest of the rows look like this. So you can see where it stops. And then I just went around repeating red, white, green twice. And then I did 3 rows of red, 3 rows of white. I only had enough emerald to do 2, and then enough scarlet to do the 2 rows of red. And then I finished it. And I weaved in my ends last night. Laid it on the bed this morning, and it measures 54 by 54. So it's a pretty good size lapgan. So now I will put it up for a month or so, and usually middle November I'll start decorating for Christmas so that it's all done by Thanksgiving, and I will bring this out. I will also try to link the video for when I showed the yarns and the hook size and all that. All right. The next finished object was, again, in a previous video I showed where I bought some towels from Dollar Tree, cut them in half, and crocheted the towel topper on. I will, did I say I'll put that one in there in the bottom? Because I'm going to try. And so this was one of the last ones I finished, and put this button on. And I realized that with some of the buttons, I did use thread on this one. Some of them I used yarn, but then I'm thinking over in my crafts, because I do like to do more than crochet, I just don't have the time. I have embroidery floss because I like to do stamped embroidery. and plastic canvas. But so yeah, for some of them I used yarn with the bigger holes, and I probably should have done that for all of them, but you know, if someone has a issue where their button comes off and need me to fix it, then that's what I'll do. So there's one of several. Now this will go in my tote for Christmas gifts. Then I also showed in a previous video that I was working on a towel topper that looked like a dress. Got that finished and doing my buttons. This is what it looked like. So again, towel from Dollar Tree, and this is the dress pattern, and you do the dress and then you put your buttons on, and then you still cut the towel in half, and you sew half on the back, half on the front. You'll put it over stove or dishwasher, and then button it up. So that was cute. This whipped up really fast. Where I could make a lot of them, the only thing was you took needle and thread, like you folded these, kind of whip stitch the needle and thread to keep the folded look, and then you attached the dress to the towel with needle and thread, and then same with the button. I wasn't a fan of that part. Not that it was hard, it was just kind of time consuming. And then with the thread, and luckily I did have red thread, so I didn't have to go get any, but my thread colors are limited, so I only did one of these. But it is a good pattern, and I would recommend it if you didn't mind doing all that detail. The pattern is by Karen Valladares. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Valladares. I used a 4mm hook and some 4-weight scrap of Red Heart Super Saver. And then I was tired of cutting towels in half and going through all that, because I probably did, you know, the one dress, I did one gnome, again in a previous video, and then I did a whole bunch of these. And at this point I was like, you know, I need to get more things done for my Christmas bin, but I didn't want to cut towels anymore. So I went on and looked up patterns to use the rings. Last video I showed the rings I bought from Amazon that came in this bag. I got 48 of them for $12.99, I think it was. So I went on and found 3 patterns that I liked. One of them I did not use. Well, I didn't use 2 of them, but the third one I'm going to use in the future. It just has a little more detail than what I did on these. Again, I'm at that point where I just want to get things done, get my bin built up so I can keep moving on in projects. There's so many things in my brain and written down on paper that I want to make. And you know, the bigger projects like the blankets and the cardigans, like I love doing those. I want to do so many more, but they're time consuming. So I'm trying to switch to some smaller items so that I can feel like I'm getting somewhere. So anyways, the pattern that I used for this, it's called Crochet Ring Towel Holder by Donna Wolf from Natassia. I might be saying that wrong too, you never know. I used a 5.0 hook and some 4-weight acrylic scraps that are going to be matching the towels that I bought. This pattern, you could whip these out like there's no tomorrow. She used a double crochet. So here's one I did in gray. Attach the yarn, double crocheted around, and followed her instructions, and then tapered it down here, which is single crocheting 2 together, half double, double, 2 triples in the double, chain 1, and then go down. And then for this one, I put the button on with the yarn. Because it is a bigger button and it's a good size hole. So I do need to get more buttons. So I have some this size, some a little smaller, but then I have really tiny ones that it's probably going to take me forever to use. So I need to go on Amazon or something and find some more that are about this size for these types of projects. So this was the gray. I did the brown with the brown button. I did black, and this is yellow button. And then this one, I started using this scrap ball, and then I ran out, so I switched to white, and I used a white button. It has a little glitter on it. I'm not sure if you can see the glitter, but it's there. So I did 4 of these, and again, they will go with towels in the Christmas bin for Christmas. I do plan on doing more. My husband said, well, what if they have a different color towel and you only gave them whatever? So I'm going to take some of those and do neutral colors, and maybe with, you know, one of these with the towel that I had in mind when I made it, and then either solid white or gray, more gray, just to give them an extra so that they can swap out if the towel doesn't match. So that is those. And the last thing I have is an acquisition I got in the mail. I don't remember ordering this, but I got something saying I renewed my subscription, so pay now. But did I really? I don't know. But anyways, I thought this was cool. This is from Annie's Crochet Year-Round Accessories Crochet Calendar 2022. And there's that. And this is the back for the patterns that are inside. Let's see, make sure you can see it. So when you flip the calendar, it has your calendar, the month, and then it has one of the patterns that you can do. That's really cool. And in the calendar, it has, so let's say January 14th and 15th, it has purple tag sale. So maybe they're going to be having a purple tag sale. And then on the 30th, post-Christmas sale. The 29th, post-Christmas sale. And on the 26th, it says free scissors with a shippable order. So that's pretty neat. And then February, of course, they have the hearts. And same thing, they have events going on the calendar. March. And on the side it says, okay, it gives you key codes for the month where you could get 75% off your first kit subscription all month. And then you would use the code that's on the calendar, which is pretty cool. Besides telling you purple tag sales, when they have other sales and events going on. This is April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. I don't think I could get in trouble by sharing the code with you every month. Am I gonna make these every month? No, because I think I have another calendar that I showed. But then, if you get the calendar, you also get a pattern for every month, which I can't show that because I did pay for this, but do I remember how much I paid for the calendar? Nope. Didn't even remember I had it coming. But yeah. So I thought this was neat in the fact that the patterns are in there, and in the other calendar, like, you know, it had the back where you would pull out the pattern and you would do it for that month, but these are all right in the calendar. So I think that's cool. If anybody's interested, you could go on their website. So on the back it says US $8.99, Canada $10.99. So that's not a bad price for getting 12 patterns plus the calendar, and then the tips on when the sales are and the key codes to get discounts on the sales and stuff that they have going on. All right, that is all I have to share today. I got my son's blanket finished. Tails are weaved in. It's in the closet. Now I'm going to finish my sister's cardigan. I have the one sleeve, seam up the sides. I think it calls for the stitching around just to finish it off, and then that will be done. Then I have one more blanket to do for Christmas, and to go along with the little hats that I want to give to on Christmas gifts. I think I'm going to look up to do, I have patterns I saw for the little scarves or a little sweater or mittens, to do a little more because I don't have enough hats. I would have to make more, so maybe I'll switch it up and people will get different things. But probably after the weekend, I'm going to sit down and think of what I want to do next, because I'm itching to start a couple new things. I just don't want them to be big things right now, because eventually I want to start a mosaic blanket. I've never done that before, and I don't know, there's just too many things to mention right now that I want to get started, so I will share that with you. So thanks for joining me on Jana's Crochet Journey, and again, thank you for all the new subscribers. It is awesome, and thank you for my returning ones, and please like and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.